अवतार
Avatar
मेहर
Meher
बाबा
Baba
की
ki
जय।
jai. Yeah, I can see Baba in his pink coat, his sadra and pajamas, and saying Baba loves you all and always stay blessed and cheerful. I was saying, you have anything specific to ask?
Yes, Baba, actually, last week when I asked that question about Mehra's last day, when she turned so beautiful, when she left her body, that whole message got deleted. And it's such a wonderful message that you have given, such a wonderful way you have explained. I think it's a great loss for not to record it and keep it for all people in future. So really sorry to say this, that it has been lost for some technological reasons. Would you like to answer the question again so that we can put it forward to people? I can ask the question again if you give me permission.
Baba saying, sure.
Okay, thank you, Baba. So my question is that people who interacted with Mehera in her last days, I believe she mentioned to Mani not to take her photograph when she passes her body, and therefore no photographs were taken. So my question is the reason for that. And the second question is, the people who saw Mehra, they saw in her, after she left the body, her body transformed completely from the body of a old woman to a beautiful body of a young woman. And it was amazing from the eyewitness's perspective that she turned so beautiful when she left her body, and the body became like a young person's body. So, what is the reason for this? If you could answer the second question also, please. Thank you, Baba.
Baba saying, as I have explained earlier, Mehra represented Maya and illusion, which is the other side of me,
Mhm.
right? And Maya's illusion was like a shadow. So there is no need to actually capture the shadow, right? You don't capture a shadow, you capture the actual picture
Correct.
of the person. And the reason why Mehra said there is no need to keep a picture of her is because there was, in the avataric age, there is no need, and there is nothing to go forward on carrying forward a lineage, right?
Hmm.
It starts and ends with the avatar. So next in line, as Mehra was my beloved, and everybody knew that, being the closest to me, there was no need of diluting the avatarhood of Meher Baba.
Hmm.
And hence, what she did or what she represented in her time, and even after me dropping my body, was a continuation of my work and the continuation of my lineage, in a way where she took forward that responsibility of, one, preserving preserving the legacy of, or the lineage of the avatar, going forward for even new Baba lovers,
Hmm.
right? So she was just representing, or in the sense narrating, or people looked forward to meeting her and understanding from her what Baba was all about while he was in body,
Hmm.
right? And she, being my closest, she was always there, and she was witness to a lot of things that she could relate to, she could remember, and she could narrate,
Hmm.
right? And hence, in her passing, in her dropping her body, there was absolutely no need for a second lineage, for a second representation to become larger than life.
Hmm.
Correct? Because it was the avatarhood of Meher Baba. She represented the purest of energy, as I have explained. And of course, if people have witnessed seeing her, it's because once she dropped her body, the soul represented that pure energy which took over. So, and that is what people could witness if they have seen her in that beautiful form, or being in a younger form of hers,
Hmm.
rather than an elderly lady. It's because soul departs. It can take any form, right?
Hmm.
And normally the soul's energy is pure and young. it has no baggage to carry forward.
Mm.
And hence, what they have witnessed or they have seen at that moment is the purest of pure energy, which was again merging back into me,
Mm.
was coming back to Godhead.
Mm.
Correct? We explained this.
Correct.
Right. So she was being seen as that pure energy or the extension of that Maya or illusion, which was going to merge back into me
Mm.
in the purest form. And hence, that elderly form of Mehera had carried no more importance, to be remembered or seen in that form. And I have also explained that if you've seen my picture, the mural painting in the Samadhi,
Mm.
my painting, the painting in the Samadhi is of me in a younger version.
Yes.
It's not, withered or elderly energy, but it is the pure energy, a young energy that everybody can relate to. When you see that picture, when you come to the Samadhi, you want to energize yourself, become positive, happy, you know, vibrant in your thoughts, in your deeds, your actions, your speech. So when you see that young energy there, you obviously feel like that from within,
Mm.
isn't it?
Correct.
So you don't need to see, yes, you've seen lots of pictures of me all over, also in the jhopadi, the extension, the hut.
Mm.
You have my pictures which are very different from what it is in the Samadhi.
Mm.
But Samadhi is the real representation of the avatarhood of the purest of the pure energy that came, and hence the relatedness to that energized young picture, which of course has happened with my will, wish, and consent for the painter, you know,
Mm.
to paint and have it there in the. So, does that answer your question?
Yeah. So you're saying, like last week, I remember you told that most of the people, when they leave their body, they assume the younger form and not the older form. And same thing you mentioned is for your samadhi and also for Mehra, that when you leave the body, you're not burdened with the age of the
Yes,
body.
correct. It's the age related issues of the body. It's the spirit, it's the soul that is moving on, right?
Hmm.
And the soul is very always young. The soul doesn't die, it's immortal, right? As
Hmm.
they say, the soul doesn't die, but because of the karmic cycle, the soul takes a new birth and a new body,
Hmm.
right? So, yes, in most cases, the energy that departs is a young energy. The soul, the apparition is is of a younger form.
So in Mehra's case, when she left the body in the younger form, the body also got transformed into the younger
Yes, the
looks.
purest of pure energy merged back into the avatarhood, right?
Yes, and the question is then why what was left behind is the body also got transformed into such a beautiful young form.
That's right. And the physical bodily remains were of course symbolically next to my samadhi for that energy to continue being there.
Okay, so you're saying